So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship.
Very strongly.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Timber getting this one clear. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Can he finish? An early chance there, first of the game.
João Pedro clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Gabriel. Rice. Martinelli. Timber head over towards the opposite flank. Rice. Saka. Zubimendi. Saka. Lavia. Garnacho. He's found a way through. Very nicely done. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Zubimendi forwards and with intent. Garnacho. Caicedo. Rice. Great defending, strong and determined. Wins the duel this time. James. Pedro Neto. Lavia. Over to the left. And that is as far as they're going to go. Timber shifted upfield. Brilliantly cut out. Zubimendi. Martinelli. Played back in. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's Rice. And here's Martinelli. Looking for a decent ball in. Capier. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lavia. Fofana. Caicedo. James. Colwill. Garnacho. Now he's off and running. Cucurella. And it's a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. And one more try! Saka. Lewis Skelly. Caicedo. Martinelli. Saka. Saka! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lavia clears it away. That's a throw. And it's Zubimendi. Rice. Oh, it's come loose. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Saka knocks it out wide. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good spread. Rice. Danger averted for now. João Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. Played out wide, back into the middle. Zubimendi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. Rice. Zubimendi. Martinelli.
Arsenal, but Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Martinelli. Saliba, aim forwards. Timber. Colwell can get it clear. And it's Rice. Oh, great chance! Fofana is there, and he can get that clear. Caicedo, gently done. Rice. Martinelli. Rice. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Martinelli. Rice. Caicedo does really well there, strong defending.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's good defending, very good defending. Caicedo. Played towards the other side. Garnacho. Now, where's he looking? James. Pedro Neto could try cutting inside here. Martinelli. Lovely feet. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Goal. A finish right from the top draw. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
James. James chooses to go cross-field. Garnacho. Lavia. João Pedro. And here's Garnacho. Played into the... climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Going to be another corner. James plays it short. Chance to play it in. Gets his head on it! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And another try! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and the clinical edge.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Saka. So who's he picking out? Martinelli! And he's there to get it away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Caicedo. And it's played forward. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho played out to the left flank. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. Zubimendi does really well to win the ball there. Incapuyi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Timber. Saka. Cross goes in there. And the keeper has it. Zubimendi moved on forwards. Martinelli. Oh, sweet feet. Rice. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Out for a throw. And it's Rice. Rice. And here's Saka. Saka! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter. Did he hit it well enough? Better look next time, maybe.
Chalobah, Fofana, Colwell. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice, Lewis Skelly, Saka. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
James. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. James. Colwell. Well, it's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Caicedo. Lavia shifted upfield. Lewis Skelly proves too strong. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Timber. Nicely intercepted. James, gently done. Pedro Neto making good progress. Lewis Skelly with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Been well dealt with. Garnacho. Lavia. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Saliba. Rice. Lewis Skelly. Rice. And here's Martinelli.
Martinelli really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Saka. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Garnacho. Cucurella is onto it in a flash. Fofana, aim forwards. Timber gets across to intercept that. Chalobah. João Pedro picks it up out wide. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gabriel. Lewis Skelly. Saka, and it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Caicedo. And it's James. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Out to the right. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pedro Neto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chooses to go back. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saka. Plenty waiting in the middle. No way through, so back it comes. Takes a shot! Correa. Chalobah. Moved on forwards. It'll be a throw-in. Garnacho. The volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Subimendi looks to the other side. Lewis Skelly. Rice. Saliba. And it's Timber. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Garnacho gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery.
It's a mighty effort! Garnacho. Gabriel did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rice. He can get that clear. A corner it is then. Cleared away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Lavia. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Timber. Martinelli. And that was very necessary. Fofana. Colwell. Subimendi. And the shot! Saka with the short one. And he's dealt with that well. And it's Subimendi. Chance, surely! And he hits the net! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Pedro Neto played with finesse. Rice. Lewis Skelly. Subimendi. Martinelli. Rice. Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? James crosses. Big chance, corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Cucurella. And here's... Oh, shooting chance! Cleared without complication. Fofana. Saliba. Timber. Rice. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Really well cleared, and he's heaved it away, and it will be a throw-in. Incapuyi. Rice, and it's Timber. Saka. Subimendi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. James. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Colwell. It's just beyond his reach. Incapuyi. Martinelli. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Crossed into the middle. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Timber simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Colwell wins the duel this time. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Lavia. Applies the finish! No, he's missed it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Martinelli. And that has been cleared. Rice. Subimendi. Saka tries to cross. Sanchez claims it, safe hands. James. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. James. Colwell. And it's played forward. Nkapie forwards and with intent. Saka. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Martinelli. Rice. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Decent chance! Just too high. Cucurella. Chalobah. James. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Lavia. Played out to the right. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lewis Skelly, gently done. Saliba. Subimendi. Saka. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Great chance! Cucurella. There will be 4 extra minutes. Saka. Martinelli. Cucurella. Garnacho. Cucurella. Lavia. Caicedo. And it's James. That is lovely. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said.
Oh, what a climb! Nice physical challenge. Caicedo. Takes a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Garnacho. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Cucurella. Caicedo. And it's hoisted clear. Zubimendi. Saka. Zubimendi. Martinelli. Shot a goal! What a hit! And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. Cucurella. Garnacho. Cucurella. And he goes cross-field. James. And it's James. Pedro Neto. That's tidy. Now here's the delivery. He can get that clear. Caicedo. James. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that's been won straight back. James. Oh, the clearance is short.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lavia. James. Moved on forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Martinelli. Rice. Out towards the flank. Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saliba. Zubimendi. Timber. Martinelli. Saka. Gets it away. Rice have it back and can go again. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ambitious ball here. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cucurella. Caicedo. João Pedro shapes to shoot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Saka. And it's Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly drives forward on the overlap. Garnacho. James. Pedro Neto. Colwell. James. Caicedo. João Pedro. And the shot! And that is a routine catch.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Caicedo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Timber. Timber, cross into the box. Colwell attempts a clearance. Saka crosses it in here. Garnacho. Cucurella. Fofana. Martinelli. Subimendi. Lewis Skelly. And here's Martinelli. And that's the keeper's ball. Colwell. Caicedo. Lavia. Cucurella. Garnacho. Lavia. Lavia. That's good play. Martinelli, aim forwards. Saliba. Timber. Saliba. Saka. Saka given the lift of his goal. Cleared away. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Lewis Skelly succumbs to the pressure. Cucurella.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
James. Pedro Neto. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gabriel. Rice. Martinelli. Rice. Looks to the other side. Timber. Garnacho does really well to win the ball there. Lavia caresses it through. Can he latch on to this? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tries to get it clear.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Colwell concedes a free kick for that. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Martinelli really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Garnacho. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Time to deliver. Now this could be a chance for a shot! Could be danger here. Garnacho. Now it's Pedro. A real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Saliba shifted upfield. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Lewis Skelly. And it's Rice. And here's Martinelli. There are a few waiting for it. And it's hoisted clear. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. All a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Chalobah. 60 minutes played. Calmly anticipates. Zubimendi. Saka. And here's Martinelli. Rice. Purring through the gears. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. James. Caicedo. João Pedro. And here's Neto. João Pedro. It's a throw-in. Here comes another cross. He's cut it out. Saliba, and it's played forward. Zubimendi. Oh, can he get onto this? Rice. Lewis Skelly. Pedro Neto has given away a free kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rice. And it's Timber. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, good ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Martinelli. A lot of space ahead of him. And he shoots! Colwell trying to keep this in. That's an excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Caicedo. James, forwards and with intent. Done delicately. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Lewis Skelly succumbs to the pressure. João Pedro. Garnacho. Caicedo. Lavia. James. Now it's Pedro Neto. That is out of play. Zubimendi. Capie, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Lewis Skelly. Rice. Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly. Physical challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. João Pedro, out to the left it goes. Oh, that's a very... He's had a shot! Not concerned by that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Timber. Saliba, aim forwards. Martinelli. Lavia. Caicedo, gently down. Lavia. Colwell. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. And it's Cucurella. Garnacho. Garnacho. Showing good feet. Shoots! Outstanding save to keep that out. Saliba. Saka. Martinelli. It's a threatening ball. That has been cleared. Lewis Skelly. Now who's going to be first to this? James. Pedro Neto. James. Referee's given a throw. Rice. Zubimendi. Saka. Saka played out towards the right wing, aimed in towards the centre. Chalobah can get it clear. Garnacho looking to run onto it. Lovely bit of skill. Hit into the middle. Well read, and the danger is averted. Moved on forwards. Saka. Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Cucurella. That's very neat. Cucurella crosses. Cross deflected behind for a corner. That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Cucurella going full tilt down the left. Ball's gone out of play. Garnacho, and that's aimed into the middle. Nkapie gets rid without sophistication. Pedro Neto. Caicedo knocks it out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. João Pedro. Cucurella. Lavia. James. Nice control. Crossed into the box. Had too much on it. Saka. Rice shifted upfield. Now it's João Pedro. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Luis Skelly. Zubimendi. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Papier.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Pedro Neto. Over to the left. Saka. Now it's Martinelli. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Lavia. Joao Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Martinelli. Across it goes. Saliba. Gabriel have it back and can go again. Martinelli. Zubimendi. Saka. Timber. Martinelli. Lavia. Garnacho. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Lavia. Caicedo. Gabriel. Timber. Rice. Saka. Played into space out wide. And it's played forward. And they've got a throw. He's going to be disappointed with that. Caicedo. Cucurella goes on a charge down the left. And it's Lavia. Clipped into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rice, gently done. Saka. Rice. Zubimendi. Great defending, strong and determined. Garnacho. Cucurella. Garnacho. Now he's off and running. Lavia. Spread out to the left. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lewis Skelly. It's run loose here. Garnacho. Cucurella. Fofana forwards and with intent. Zubimendi moved on forwards. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly looking to get on the end of this. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's Cucurella. Zubimendi does really well to win the ball there. Just 5 minutes left. Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Caicedo. And back to the goalkeeper. Gabriel. Saliba. Aim forwards. Saka. Martinelli. And a goal kick. Lavia. Colwell. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Lavia. Oh, cracking ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Saka. Rice. Martinelli. Lovely. And the shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. And it's James. Lewis Skelly with the slide tackle there. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Can he deliver? Pedro Neto. Lavia. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Incapuyi. Zubimendi. Rice. Saka. Garnacho. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. James. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Garnacho. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Lavia. Caicedo. Cucurella puts the ball in. Goes for a shot! Raya herring after the ball here. Time to deliver. What about this cross? Garnacho. Garnacho played out to the left flank. Saka. Zubimendi. Timber. Rice. And it's played forward. James cuts it out. Pedro Neto. And it's James. Can he stop it going out? James. He's in plenty of space here. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of